Hello and welcome back. In the last video, we completed stage 1 of the Rally Dakar and we managed to finish in first. And today we are going to do stage 2, which is from Pisco to Pisco. The first real stage, 271 kilometer of special, are planned in today's stage. So I would say let's get started. So we'll have to start first since we finished first in the last stage. Which means we have no bike we can follow, but we will see if this is a big disadvantage. In the real Dakar, it is a disadvantage, but in the game, I think it's not that much of a deal like in real life, but we will see. Let's skip that sequence and let's get started. So I also said in the last video that I want to give you some additional information about how the navigation works in the Dakar. So basically we have on top odometer which counts the kilometer we traveled from the start. Right now it's around 2.5 kilometers, and when in the road book on the down right we have I really hate this soft sand sections. So we see some indications we need to follow in the road book. So for example, now the next is at kilometer 690, and once the odometer reaches that kilometer, we have to do whatever is on the road book. For example, now we had to turn left after the stone to cap 136 and follow traces. And yeah, basically that's how the navigation works. And now we'll have to continue to kilometer 1025 and then follow straight. That was what we just did there. And now we continue till kilometer 1211, and then here we turn left on main track, or well, kind of a bigger track, and then we continue to the house, and at the end of the fence we turn right to cap 136 towards Dune, I think. Is that DNT? I'm not sure, but I think that's what that stands for. Now we continue to kilometer 7022. Between the dunes we go left to cap 60, that's here, like this. Now we continue to kilometer 23, and then we should drive through some vegetation, or at least there should be some vegetation on the right side, on our right hand side. There it is. I was driving too far to the right. I just saw that I had cap 70 instead of cap 60. So here it is. There is also the waypoint. Now we go to cap 117. Continue to kilometer 2552. We drive through a Rio and then continue cap 83. Here's the waypoint. Here is the Rio. Cap 83. That must be around here. Now we continue till kilometers 2735 over the dunes, danger 3. That's this section here. We have to go a little bit more to the left. Continue to kilometer 30 to 60. There should be a road sign and some sort of track which we need to cross. And then we continue on cap 96. There is also a waypoint there. Now we also have this mark. Oh, here is the waypoint with I think a llama is that on the sign. So we will watch out for llamas, and we continue cap 96 till kilometer 3690. There we go over the dune, danger 2, and then we continue on cap 97. So that's, I think, this dune here. Yeah. Now we continue cap 97. Yeah, that's here. Till, here it is. Now cap 174. We drive towards antenna. Then we go over that little hill here. Danger 3. And now we continue on cap 175 till kilometer 5082. And then we should see some traces, which we should follow. There will be also a speed limit zone. There we already see the arrow pointing to the waypoint. So this is, I think, one of those stamp card thingies, which you see oh, the the arrow very early. So now he's driving all by its own through here. Now we'll continue cap 125, following traces. There must be these traces here. Oh, where are they? Here are they. And we continue to kilometer 5582, and then before the house or at the house we turn right. Here's the waypoint. Cap 188 towards dunes. Must be around here. We continue to kilometer 5776. Danger 3 over dunes. And then we go to cap 171 till kilometer 1630. Then we go up the dune and then down on the other side and continue on cap 107 and then continue to kilometer 60 to 49, and then at the vegetation must be, yeah, there is the waypoint already. Turn right to cap 187. Then I think we have to climb the dune. I hope we will get up here. We'll have to continue to kilometer 68. Now we see that he is already struggling. And we keep the heading. Big jump here. That's the danger 3. We continue cap 200. No, yeah, 204. And then to kilometer 7046, danger 3 over the big dune. I think that's this one here. We just found some more soft sand. Yeah, now we got a little bit stuck here. Let's see if we can free ourselves. Yeah, now we're free. Cap 203. Now cap 93. So must be around here. We will continue to cap at kilometer 7385. We have to go more left. That's little bit tricky here to drive on those very big dunes. Cab 93. But we. That was quite some time ago. We'll see if we get back to the track now. Next thing is a waypoint at kilometer 76, 92. Here is the arrow pointing us to the waypoint. That's perfect. There is the waypoint. Now cap 206. That's around here. We continue to kilometer 79. There is, I think, a step up at the dunes. Not completely sure what it is. That was that already. Now we continue to kilometer 8024 on cap 196. So having a little bit of hard time with this camera, which is moving around a bit too much. So now we have to follow this Rio to kilometer 8310, and then we leave on cap 172 into the dunes, and we continue to kilometer 95, so very long, 10 more kilometers. So about the Rio we just passed, that's basically a river which is dried out, and usually there is no water in it. Maybe if it rains in the desert, I think here in South America it can happen a few times a year, but maybe that's also wrong. Then there is some water there, and yeah, the rest of the year it's dried out like we just saw. And those Rios have been used quite a lot during the Real Rally Dakar in South America. Don't know about Africa and Saudi Arabia, but in South America they've been used quite a lot. And the tricky thing about those Rios are also that sometimes there are many different Rios which are running close to each other, and sometimes it's not easy to enter the right Rio, and if you take the wrong Rio, it's not that easy to figure out that you are in the wrong Rio, and maybe then you have to drive quite a long way back to get back on track. So they're not so easy in real life. So you have to be pretty careful if you are in the right Rio or not. So meanwhile, we are here following cap 349 to kilometer 106. So if my information about Rio was wrong, so let me know in the comments, but I think that's more or less what the Rio is, and I think, yeah, it should be correct, but let me know if you think it's wrong. And now we are, so this didn't move by itself, so meaning that we may be a little bit off track, which can happen if I'm talking that much, but we'll see. We will have to continue on cap 351 now to kilometer 130. I had to now move two notes in the roadbook manually because I didn't recognize it, but we're still on track. That's great. Now we turn left to cap 231. That must be around here. Yeah. Now we continue to kilometer 160 over the dune, and then we change our cap to 246. Oh, that's a big jump. but we didn't fall off the bike. That's a little bit, yeah, how this game is. Cap 246. That's, I hope it's around here. We didn't, when we climbed the dune, we were not on the right cap, so I don't know where we have to drive exactly, but we'll see. But we're right because this is the next note now, and we have to drive towards this house or this leftover. Now cap 9. Like this, and we continue to kilometer 127 over bump, and then as it looks like over the dunes. Two more kilometers. I think this is going to be the bump, maybe. Yeah, that was the bump, and now this is the dune. Oh, this camera is awful. It's having a hard time getting up here, but I think it's going to be enough. Come on. Ooh, now it's having issues with traction, and yeah, we didn't fall off this time too. Cap 9 still, and now we continue to kilometer 132. Do we have to get down? I think so. And now I just saw a palm which is also in the road book, so I guess we have to go there. Yeah, there is the second palm and the house. There is also a waypoint here. Now cap 210. I wanted to go to the left, but right is also fine. Now we continue to kilometer 140 on cap 210. This is going to be maybe a little bit difficult to keep our heading here. But it just worked fine. So far, pretty clean stage. I'm happy with that. We didn't get lost too much yet. Now here, this is danger 3. We continue cap 205. So we'll pause manually because it didn't recognize, so we maybe got a little bit off track. But that's how it is. On kilometer 144, we have to continue on cap 204. There could be some road crossing, maybe. Not sure. I think that's what we just passed, maybe. Don't know. Kilometer 145.71, that's where we are. It goes down and then up. Well, it should be much more on this side. Yeah, this could be the drop. Ah, here's the weapon. Okay, so I was about to get lost, but now, thankfully, I'm back on track. Come on. So now I have to drive around a stone or something. Ah, okay, so I need to follow the traces. Just saw the note there. Well, that's perfect. We'll just follow these traces to kilometer 152. There is some stuff, maybe vegetation, whatever. And then there is going to start another speed limit zone with this time card we need to stamp, and that's going to be here. So let's brake a little bit, because if you speed in these things you can pretty heavy penalties, and that's not what we want. I don't know if you only get them in those that you have to drive manually through them, or also entering those automated one, but better not try out. Now we'll go left to cap 185, that's around here, and we'll continue to kilometer to this hole here. And now, okay, don't hit the stone or the cactus. So we will go straight toward that dune, over the dune to kilometer 160, which was 183 was the cap heading. And at kilometer 160 we should join a road. There is the road, and yeah, we just fallen off the bike. That was a little bit strange the way we just flew there through the air, but can I run? Yeah, like this. Oh, don't jump over the bike, just yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so we joined the road and then there should be a waypoint. There it is. And now we'll continue the road to kilometer 164. And there, I don't know, I think we just have to stay left, but not completely sure. Yeah. And now at kilometer 170, we will pass a junction and we will have stones on the left side. We'll just continue straight. There are. I think these are the stones. And now we continue to kilometer 173, and at the sign we leave the track on cap 189. There will be also a waypoint there, and then I think we will continue to the dunes. Is it another llama sign? No, this time not. Just a turn left sign. Now at kilometer 176 there is this big drop off we just passed. Now we continue to kilometer 177 that we also already passed. Now kilometer 180. Should we just continue all straight, ignoring this? Seems like that. But cap 187 is what I need. So we'll take a little bit less because there was too much before. There's too far to the right. Now at kilometer 182 there should be a barrel and we should pass it on the left. Now there's one more kilometer to that barrel. Let's see if we find it. So it must be somewhere here. Is it that one? That looks like this. Yeah, Tyrol Bell, whatever. Yeah, that's the one we were looking for. Cap 256. About here. Now we continue to kilometer 185.09. Yeah, here is the waypoint. Very good. And now we will follow the beach on cap 319. So here, first time seeing the ocean. Always very beautiful when the Dakar drives close to the ocean, but now I just saw that I missed the waypoint at kilometer 187, so I have to go back 2 kilometers and try to figure out where it is. It must be around here. The question is it closer to the beach or is it closer? Ooh, don't drive over here. Oh, oi, that was very close. So I guess it's going to be in this direction in that case. So here is some grass. I think if it would be here, it would have told me that there is this grass there. Uh, Not great. Maybe I can get back to that barrel and figure out where the waypoint is. Maybe I block and we just drive through it. Ah, here it is. Perfect. So I was lucky enough to drive through it now. Cap 23, 32. That's around here. And now we continue to kilometer 190. So, oh, I think there was a stone or something. We're all good. Now over this dune here. Now cap 7. Now we continue to kilometer 192. Now this is the road we have to cross. Cap 2. Hard to set the cap heading here. At kilometer 193 we'll have to go to cap 0, so around here. So we got a bit off track because that's again the second node I had to go manually. The third one. So we kind of continue on caps 0 or 358, so we got off track, I think, but let's see if we get back. Now here at kilometer 196 there is the waypoint and it is, oh perfect, so we're not that far off track. Here is that road, oh, we still missed it. The good thing is, since it is on the road, we could just have driven on the road till we found it, but that's even better. Now cap 299, that's around here. We continue to kilometer 199, and then there is a big drop. That must be that one. And now at kilometer 200, oh, I still hit the stone even though I saw it. Yeah, perfect. Here's the next waypoint. I was confused again. And now we will enter Rio. We already see the next waypoint, which is also great. Now we continue in this Rio. So in this one we see that there is a little bit of water in it. The other one was completely dry. And now what do we need to do? Yeah, I think I was talking too much and just thinking that that will figure out itself. I think we should have left to the right and go to that house there. I mean, it's the only house here. So I would just drive directly to the house and see if there is the waypoint. Yeah, this is the house with the waypoint. Here are some traces, but we don't have to follow them. We have to go to cap 7. Like this. I think so. And oh, there are 2 bikes. So maybe we just passed it. Oh, they're coming down the dune there. You can see them in the background. So we have to stay on cap 6. And we already passed this. And cap 6 is what we have to do. Let's just assume We should have gone that way. I have no idea if that's right. A kilometer 212. We will go over a dune and then down the other side. And then at kilometer 214 there should be a drop, danger 3. And then at kilometer 217 we should join a road. I think this is the drop. And now we should join a street, and I just saw it's that one, so we'll go a bit more to the right. So I join the street early, and then I just continue on the road till I reach the waypoint. I think that's the smartest thing to do, since I lost the waypoint. Here it is. That's fine. And now we will continue to kilometer 220. There we will stay right. So not here, but here. Now we will continue 5 more kilometers on this track. At the stone, we will leave the track, I think off track, to cap 346. So we're seeing already the cap. I think we'll just follow it and give a shit on the cap heading. Just follow this. Oh, brake, brake, brake. And here we are in the last time card stamp zone thingy. It's also a refueling station, as it looked like. We cannot see that it's saying refueling. There was the refueling truck, or I think that's the refueling truck. Now we'll continue and on cap 12 to kilometer 234. And then there is, yeah, some kind of those electric poles, but I don't know. Doesn't look too normal. We'll see what there is there. And there are some stones there and sand. Ah, there it is. So it is an electric pole, I think. Oh, I thought there was going to be a waypoint here. Well, so that was the reason I got so close to that thing, but was for nothing. Now we continue on cap 357 as soon as we got out of here. Oh man. Cap 357, that's here. And on kilometer 237 we will go on cap 296. Here's the waypoint. Now cap 296. And now on kilometer 245 there will be a house on the left and some sand. And there is also a waypoint there, and we'll just go straight. 3 more kilometers. I hope we will see the house and we're not completely wrong. Where is the house? Here is the house. Perfect. Now cap 298 to kilometer 247. There we will cross the main track. I think I just saw it on coming from the right. We cross that. Yeah, here it is. Now cap 347. And at kilometer 252 there is a waypoint at some barrels. There are the barrels. I think I was expecting them to be more on the right, and I was lucky with my assumption. Now we'll go on the right hand side of that house, following traces waypoint here too. We continue following these traces to kilometer 256. There is the waypoint. Then we go left on the main track to cap 253 to kilometer 257.46. That's here. We go left, continue to cap 260, and then we will leave the main road at the waypoint. There should be some kind of road. That's it's going to be this one. And now we continue to kilometer 266. Where is it? Here is the road. And at kilometer 266 we will go between two rocks. I think there are... I don't know. Ah, there are the stones. And now we continue to kilometer 278, and then there is going to be the finish line. Let's get back on track. Oh, this camera, I really hate it. I just can't move them properly. I can see already the bivouac, but we don't have to go there. We have to go here to the left, and here is the finish line, and we did it in 35 minutes, almost 36. And now we'll see if that was a good time or not. No penalties, which is always really good, and we won by 4 minutes over Sam Sunderland and Matthias Wagner, who did it in 2 more minutes than Sam Sunderland. So in the overall ranking, we are 7 minutes ahead of Sam Sunderland, and Matthias Wagner in third, which is really not that much. I mean, if we miss a waypoint, that will give it at least 20 minutes of time penalty, or if we once get really lost, then we need to reset. I think that's also like 15 minutes penalty or so. So 7 minutes is not that much. Really easy to lose 7 minutes in a stage. But that was it from today's stage or today's video. I hope you liked it. Leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And then we'll see us in the next video with stage 3 from Pisco to Marcona.